Aloha and good day, friends and yogis. I'm Nicole Spirit. We're here to do a short, sweet little stretch that you can do totally seated. If you're in a wheelchair, if you are wanting to just get a stretch where you're sitting on a chair and you don't have to get up or do anything, this is perfect for you today. So find the most comfortable position for you at this time. Let's just start with some deeper breathing. Notice how you're feeling right now. So we're going to tune into a long, smooth breath, which creates the pathway for the parasympathetic nervous system. So when our inhale is 5.5 seconds or a bit longer, up to 7 or 8 counts, and the exhale breath is the same, 5.5 seconds or a little longer, then we get this beautiful system where the body can go into a space where it's resting, repairing, rejuvenating, relaxing, just allowing all of the good R words to take over. So you can close your eyes, you can deepen your breath. Notice which position your hands are in. They might be facing down, and that's totally fine. Another placement is to have the palms facing up. So let's just find our breath. Maybe we put a little smile behind our lips, and we might even sync our smile into different parts of the body with this long inhalation and exhalation. Right now, I'm encouraging you to just do a scan of your whole body. Notice how it is right now. Just bring your attention to allowing for all of your cells, every single one of your physical form, your matter of your body, to start to let go of stress and tension, no matter what has been the situation for you being in a chair or you being in a wheelchair. I want you to think about having that space of letting go right now. And your breath is this free, incredible vehicle for your transformation, for your healing, for whatever you could possibly need right now. And at the very least, we'll get a sense of rebalancing, just allowing the body to harmonize. So for the next couple of breaths, let's float an awareness from the crown of our head, like we're getting a shower of iridescent spirit light all the way through our cells. And if you do have an energy that you connect with, you may tune into that divine presence at this time and just really increase your intention. If you call this energy the creator or the diviner or whatever great spirit, whatever essence is really true to your soul, bring that into your body from the top of your head. And we're just going to imagine bringing luminescent, it's almost feeling like liquid sunshine energy through the top of our head, down our neck, into our arms, into our spine, down our torso, down through the legs, through the knees, and into the feet. And continue your exhale breath, but keep your awareness at your feet now and use your power of imagination and visualization to connect with what's called the Earth Star Chakra. This is said to be like a magnetic feeling energy center that we feel connected to. It's like it's a magnetic force that keeps our body rooted and grounded on this planet while we're having our human experience. And you might go a little bit deeper than a couple feet underneath your connection to the earth and just sense and feel this like luminous energy of the earth, really just feeling a sense of welcoming and balancing and love for you at this time. And I want you to really daydream here and imagine that this presence of love and joy and this sense that everybody is equal, that we're here to have this very profound, joyful, blissful experience on earth. That's your birthright. And whatever has been experienced, that you might be in a chair or you might be in a wheelchair, that we create a connection, that we maybe even if possible override any limitations or negativity, and we just really with all of our heart and soul and our mind and our body just connect with an energy that wants you to be here and wants you to be joyful and happy without any pain or stress or dis-ease. And I know this is challenging. It's really difficult no matter who you are and what your experience is. But we're daydreaming now. We're allowing this meditation, just sitting in this presence, in this moment where we are using our best abilities to feel and sense a loving, harmonizing energy from the earth coming up through our legs into our body. And we're going to bring our awareness now to our heart center. So spending a couple of moments smiling and breathing that 5.5 second inhale and cycle of breath. That's 5.5 seconds on the exhale, and being in our heart. So this is a little meditation as well as just a little bit of movement for you today. And in your heart, I want you to say a wish, a prayer. I want you to see if you can visualize yourself as healthy and radiant and as luminous as you've ever been in your whole life. If there was a time where you were really healthy and well, I want you to be in your heart with this long breath and visualize this essence right now. Wherever you are, let's spend one more breath, conscious breathing into our heart. It's said to be the center of unconditional love. And just visualizing yourself as healthy and happy as possible. If you notice that you get stressed or you feel tension or your mind starts to wander, that's okay. Come back to this long breath. Just try practicing the meditation technique known as smiling and breathing. And very gently now we're going to transition to a small and easy movement known as Tai Chi opening. Tai means supreme, and Chi means energy. So however it feels comfortable to sit, we're going to just keep our hands down, palms facing down. Just lift them off of your legs a little bit or wherever they are. And then we're going to start to lift the arms up to shoulder height on the next inhale, and exhale the arms down, almost like the elbows and hands get a little bit heavy here. We inhale, we float the arms up. 5.5 second inhale, and then exhale and float the arms down. So just go at your own pace, but see if you can connect to this longer, smoother breath. Alternatively, this move is done standing, but if you feel the limitation of the chair and just having to be seated, I didn't want to call that a limitation, but if that is your condition, then this is a beautiful move that can be done seated. You can also be sitting on the ground. And this is just a gentle way to calm the nervous system. So the inhale, the arms simply float up, and the exhale, the arms simply float down. So whatever's going on for you right now, see if this motion is available. If not, you can imagine doing this with your arms. Just a slow and simple movement up and a slow and simple movement down, or just visualizing or imagining that you're doing this move. Good, let's do it 4 more times, and I'm just going to be quiet while you experience this. Very good. Now, wherever you are, we'll just place the hands on our legs or just resting beside you. See if you can notice that this simple, calming movement did allow for some relaxation and maybe even some rejuvenation with that mindful, slower breath. The next thing we're going to do is called the Ha breath. And Ha is the healing sound for our heart. So we're going to bring our arms as best we can beside us. On an inhale breath, we lift the arms up as high as is comfortable. And on the exhale breath, we make the healing sound. It's like an ah, but with an H in front. Again, if this move isn't available, just imagine your arms making this motion. The exhale. Let's do a few more rounds. You might even close your eyes, start to visualize a caterpillar that's crawled into a cocoon and made its little transformation home. And you're slowly starting to turn to a butterfly. Remember that all of the parts of the body of the caterpillar turn to goo, and they basically go into a diseased state so that the imaginal cells can take over and start to form the butterfly wings, the moth wings, the legs that form. Imagine that whatever you're going through is part of your healing, your metamorphosis, your soul transformation. And if that is just where you are right now in life, then I'm visualizing for you this healing, this light, this love. Let's do our last 2 Ha breaths. Again, with the arms, or just imagining this transformation going through you. Turning to a butterfly. Good. Now we'll simply rest for a few more moments. We're almost done. Just giving your body, mind, and spirit a little bit of inspiration and some movement that your body could possibly experience, and maybe even visualizing what is next for your body. So we're using the techniques of the breath and visualization and focusing on the positive for free healthcare. The other option is also to stay better hydrated. We all need this. And then the most effective is to focus or stay with the positive. The last thing we're going to do, again, visualize it if you can't do it. Bring your hands together, and we're going to rub the hands together and create a little bit of friction and light, some warmth, some energy, so that we create a chi or energy ball between our hands. Then we're going to expand and open the palms wide and bring them back together. So it's like you're pulsing on an invisible ball that's a healing ball. Sense and feel this energy. You might feel nothing. You might feel tingling and warmth. Don't quite let your hands touch. And we're going to imagine now, bring your hands about as close together as a large grapefruit. And imagine that you're holding a healing ball in your hands. And this is the perfect healing ball for you at this time. We're going to bring this ball above our head, and we're going to imagine that we're floating this healing ball through our body. As our arms float down the body, we imagine the ball is about at the same place within the body, healing and nurturing and changing our cells into imaginal cells so that our butterfly can emerge and transform. Then, as close as you can get to your legs, place the ball on the top of the thighs and visualize the ball going down through your legs and into the earth. We'll do that 2 more times. Bring the ball to your heart, pulse on the ball 3 times, bring it up overhead, float this down. Visualize this healing, loving energy, this extra presence of rejuvenation going through the body. And then when you get to the area of the legs, just use your mind's eye to see and sense this healing ball going through all the cells of your body till it reaches the floor and goes into the earth. 1 more time where we connect with that energy ball at our heart. Pulse your hands together. Even if you can't see or feel anything, just visualize a beautiful healing energy between the 2 palms. Then we'll float the hands overhead, continuing to hold that ball. Imagine it coming into the crown of the head, going through all of the energy, nerve plexuses or chakras of the body. Gently feel and sense this healing presence from your own creation, from connecting to the universe all around you, to connecting with nature all around you, and connecting with the earth underneath you. Also feeling my intention, my love, and my commitment or desire for you to feel at least 1, 10, 50% better, feeling like you've had a rejuvenation and a healing practice today. Wherever you are, let's bring the hands so that the palms are resting at your lap area, and if it's available, even touching the tips of the thumbs together. So we're going to just take a few more breaths, and please just always adjust any position or any breathing so that it's comfortable for you at this time. I am sending you so much love and support. I want you to imagine that you are loved beyond your greatest imagination or capacity, that being in a human body is really the part where we do feel separate from source or creator energy, and that sometimes when we're actually out of our body and we're here before our human experience, or we're in our soul after our human experience, that's actually what we call the true home, and that this is a temporary experience. And I promise you, you're not here to feel any pain or suffering. And my deepest and truest sense of love and gratitude to you for any experience you're going through, and to help you release any pain or anxiety or difficulty at this time, and to empower you to have a beautiful, loving experience. So wherever you're at right now, let's take a couple more breaths together. Perhaps after this class you have some herbal tea or some water. You remember that the 5.5-second inhale and exhale is your ticket to releasing the sympathetic nervous system, which is part of our stress response, part of the response of the nervous system to too much happening. And we want to try to smooth out our breath to that longer count to access the parasympathetic nervous system. I call it all the good R words: rest, repair, rejuvenate, relax, reinvigorate. So please take good care. Thank you for joining me for this short and sweet healing session. My intention is for you to feel better in life, no matter what is happening for you right now, to release stress and to come into a space of your highest good. So even just visualizing and imagining and daydreaming that every day for a few minutes is so powerful for your soul and for your life. So let's finish our session bringing our hands over our heart. I imagine that our hearts are connected, the energy of humanity and the universe and nature all around us, and the earth energy being balanced at our heart, like it's an energy reservoir of inner peace that we can tap into anytime we need it. Thank you so much. While I'm filming this video, there's little kids playing in the front garden of the house, running around and just laughing and playing with little crystals and gems and little tigers and lion figurines that are out there. There's a little basket where they're collecting little rocks and marbles. So find that little kid energy inside of you. Feel yourself running and jumping and playing in your heart. Be in a garden sanctuary that feels safe for you. And remember these beautiful words: I am safe and free. I am healthy and happy. I am loved. If it feels right, bring the hands together into Anjali Mudra, and we say this simple prayer. May all beings be relieved of their suffering. May we dwell together with great fruitfulness and harmony. And may all suffering be released at this time. The light in me greatly honors and sees the divine light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much. I sincerely love you and wish for something magical to happen for you in your life today and every day. See you next time.